morning, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. We're going to see if Beast Wars brings me to another fold, and I'm talking about none other than this Legendary Heroes Aquatics Commander Savage Roar, also known as Newage's version of Depthcharge, and very Beast Wars looking like packaging right here. I love the way that looks there. There's the Aquatic Forces Commander Umibozu. Umibozu. So there's that at the back of the box, looking really sweet. Side looking more like that whole old school Beast Wars, and boom, there it is. So in the top, we're gonna get this guy out of his. This is how he comes packaged, so you can see the tail end of things. And those that have this already and or have Cyclonus know that this is that mold done Beast Wars. So we're gonna crack it open and see how cool it is. I never did imagine I'd be saying this, but this is a lost art. Love the way this is done and packaged up. Give me just a moment, please. That was like a vacuum seal and not tape seal. Usually a masterpiece has tape there, but this is a miniature masterpiece. This is a Legends class offering, and it comes, of course, with the figure there in a plastic bag, very nicely done, kept it protected. It has some jazz hands or spirit fingers, or anyway, I think they call them jazz hands. There's his default fist there at the end of that sprue. We'll get those off in a minute. And along with that, we have what makes him Depthcharge in his beast mode. You got the front part of the manta ray, also the swords, and a standard rifle. I'm gonna get all this stuff undone and out of box. Thanks again for watching. Of note, it comes with some nice instructions there on one side of the sheet. The back side's totally blank, but we'll go through this here in just a moment. Thanks again. Before I go any further here, I want to speak to something. It's just something that's not been happening with the Hasbro product. This is a third party, and it's based off of it loosely. But this little sticker here says it all, guys. They go through a rigorous QC pass with these mini masterpieces, and it's a practice I like to see implemented, especially since I think I saw a report yesterday that shares aren't what they were 3 months ago. Was 12 billion, now it's down to 9 million or 9 billion. So yeah, they've lost $3 billion due to the price increase, the lack quality. That's enough for the quality rant. This is something that should be implemented as Hasbro, came into the game and was doing it, but these guys are surpassing them. This third party is kicking it. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. So with that said, we do have this Depthcharge based on the Cyclonus mold from the Newage line, and just gonna spin around the block here with his accessories there. It just looks phenomenal, dude. Everybody, they retooled the wings to do a Depthcharge kind of thing. So Depthcharge has essentially got his flight mode, a slick looking flight mode, right here in this jet mode, and I couldn't be happier. This thing looks absolutely freaking amazing. It's actual paint throughout. Just look at that, guys. Those that have this, I'm preaching to the choir. This is really awesome. So it comes with the head done like this, but it can be turned around the other way. And then what you came for today was actually to see how this amazing piece got retooled into this guy. So there's the flight mode, and then now we're going to his beast mode. And daggone, this is so nice, the way that you just take and turn around and you add a couple of extra tooling pieces that are really tight. I didn't push them all the way in because of like other folks. I don't want to break this beautiful piece, and you can bend the tail to make it look more lifelike. So there you go. You got an excellent looking beast mode for this guy. I just absolutely love this piece, and like I said, there's a look at the bottom. Boom. That is pretty creative and amazing, and I'll forever be a fan of this from now on. I love Cyclonus, and with the little retooling and color change and beautifully applied paint apps, some nice die cast there. and you squint and see the mouth there and all that stuff. He can't shoot the little depth charges like he did in his original toy, but this thing really does shine. No joke, no pun intended. So we're going to get him over into his robot mode next. I'm floored, so I'm going to enjoy this transformation, I hope. We'll see you in a couple of seconds and take a closer look at his robot mode. And I gotta say, guys, this is an absolute marvel of Legends core class engineering that Hasbro sadly does not have. I'm so glad I folded and so glad that I picked this guy up. Look at this, every gap's filled. Everything has articulation, as we will get into. Nicely painted. Like it passed QC, and there's a couple of spots where it's a little tight in the shoulders or whatnot. But these are pins there, and everything's just well thought out and well executed and done. So I'm so excited to have this in hand. It feels so great. It looks amazing, as you can see it in the sunshine. And I don't hear or see many people worried about getting these figures into the UV. I'm sure it's not good at some point, but I mean, this is how you do it, guys. Look at this. No gapping. Everything fills in. I'm going to be getting Cyclonus probably the next one I get, because I love Cyclonus. And this is just an outstanding retool of that mold into Depthcharge. I mean, dang, take it to your Slag and Sparks, man. Look at that face. That is awesome. And this is true to the original figure and toy. And I'll do a comparison of that later. But I just want to marvel at this amazing piece. And we're going to get into that articulation starting with the feet. So it's got like a little joint that you got to be careful of once you get it there. Everything folds up and does nice. You got a little toe tip down. You got your ankle rockers to get those wide A poses. I mean, it's all there. I'm just really flipping out. You can move this little flap forward on his waist and get that to go up and back. And it's a tight joint. It's got like a drop down, kind of like the G.I. Joes, so you can get those other extra poses you need to. All the way out to the side for the full van damage. Upper thigh swivel. That much of the knee, I think I might have went into that. And so there's that. Waist swivel. Always check, plus. Check plus on this figure in particular. The flaps do get up to where you can get the legs up and down. I told you that about that there. Ab crunch. So you can have Depthcharge, doing a proper bow and stuff. It's even got a little extra, due to transformation, a little extra there in the wrist go in and out and stuff. And I might even actually bust out those other jazz hands later, but right now that'll work for me. It's got all the way around due to that, and it does come undone there. Double in the elbow. God, this thing is an absolute marvel. It's got upper bicep there. It's a little tight. You can go out to there if you need to, get it up to there. This is, people that have got these New Age figures, I'm so glad I finally jumped on board and followed suit, because this is amazing as a figure. It's got all the way around there due to the way that goes. And I'm speechless. The articulation is top notch on this. You got some up and down and stuff, some attitude because it's on a ball. So I mean, all that all the way around on 360. So then when I go back to jet mode or to flight mode in his beast mode, it's there. Boom. And let's get this guy all armed up first with his dual swords. So there is Depthcharge with his makeshift swords, looking awesome. And if we could just get a Rampage now. Daggone, this is so cool. I absolutely love this. Need it so that we can have him looking over his shoulder, looking back up like this and saying, "Take it to the frickin' pits, X." So Protoform X would be in big trouble already because Depthcharge has beat him to the punch. And let's get that gun in there now. So with some clever posing, I've actually got a makeshift bow with his blaster or super crossbow of doom that just looks outstanding. He's got a sight on it. He's got it aimed at X. We just need an X now, guys. Protoform X has got to be in the works. I would love to see some more of the Beast Wars get their reiterations done. And I will be doing a comparison with the other Depthcharge figures just to show off how cool this is to the original, plus the timelines. And I just absolutely getting in some final thoughts right now. This guy is a must buy for any Beast Wars fan. I absolutely love this figure and everything about it. The engineering, the joints. This is the de facto, because this is a core class size figure. But like with this box and this figure here, if you put it next to my hand, I mean, that guy's tiny, guys. Look at this. This is masterpiece level at the core class. I'm tired of hearing about budgets. I mean, if you put the time and effort into it and you want to do it and do it right. Newage has got it going on. I've already got the Shattered Glass Starscream. It puts me at ease having this guy in hand, and I look forward to doing that review next, because this Newage stuff is off the chain and definitely deserves your time, money, and the love is definitely put in there. So that's about going to do it for old Depthcharge there. High recommend if you haven't jumped onto the Newage ship yet. It looks like now we've got some good reasons to get in there. And Beast Wars again has got me into another, third party. I'll be buying more Newage stuff now. Thanks again for watching. Those that have subscribed, thank you so very much. If you haven't done so, please like, share, subscribe, and help the channel continue to grow. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have an excellent day out there.